300 years, humans thought they were alone in the Koprulu sector. They were wrong. The Zerg emerged, seeking to consume all in their path, and before long, the Protoss, a highly advanced alien race, began wiping out infested worlds, burning Zerg and Terran alike. A three-way war, unlike anything humanity had ever faced, erupted almost overnight. All the while, a human civil war raged. Marshal Jim Raynor vowed to oppose the corrupt dictator Arcturus Minsk for the betrayal of the woman he loved, Sarah Kerrigan.
Boys, how about that evac?
Damn you, Arcturus. Don't do this.
It's done. Helmsman, signal the fleet and take us out of orbit. Now!
Kerrigan, a loyal operative, was left to die at the hands of the Zerg. But the Zerg had other plans. They transformed her and unleashed her psionic power upon the Koprulu sector, searching for their real objective, the Protoss homeworld of Ire. The Protoss were unaware of this danger and slow to respond. Their rulers, the Conclave, had dispatched Executor Artanis to hunt for Tassadar, a commander who had refused to wipe out infested Terran worlds. They crossed paths with a Dark Templar mystic, whose kind was considered heretics by the Conclave. Through great effort, Zeratul convinced Tassadar and Artanis that he was not their enemy. Together they rallied more Protoss from both factions against the Zerg. Despite the Conclave's fury, they achieved significant victories against the Swarm. But when Zeratul struck down one of the Overmind Cerebrates, his own mind was left vulnerable. From his thoughts, the Overmind gleaned Ire's true location, and the Swarm descended upon the Protoss homeworld with all their might and fury. It was Tassadar who kept the Templar from extinction that day. Using the power of both the Templar and the Dark Templar, he sacrificed himself to kill the Overmind. Ire was lost, but Artanis led the survivors to the Dark Templar's homeworld of Shakuras. Old prejudices were set aside. The Templar were now in the Dark Templar's debt. Without the Overmind, the Swarm fractured. Kerrigan sought control of all the Zerg, even enlisting the aid of old friends and enemies like Raynor, Mengsk, and Zeratul. Once her rule was uncontested, the Queen of Blades betrayed them all. Billions of humans and Protoss were killed. The Zerg stood unchallenged, but to the relief of all, the war seemed to end there. Zeratul suspected the Zerg had fallen under the control of dark forces. He uncovered prophecies stating that an ancient entity, Amon, was attempting to merge Protoss and Zerg lifeforms into an unholy hybrid, and that this evil might already have control of Kerrigan and her power. It was during this time that Executor Artanis, hailed as a hero, was made leader of both the Templar and the Dark Templar. As Hierarch, Artanis united both factions, and promised to one day reclaim the glory they had lost on Ire. Raynor had vowed to see Kerrigan dead, but his retaliatory strike failed. Even his rebellion against Mengsk's tyranny proved ineffective against the Dominion's propaganda machine. But with the arrival of old friends and mysterious new allies, Raynor revived his campaign against the Dominion, scoring major victories on multiple fronts. But Zeratul warned him about the encroaching darkness, and said the key to stopping Amon was the Queen of Blades. She was needed alive. In a daring raid on the Zerg homeworld of Char, armies from the Dominion and Raynor, with help from Arcturus' son Valerian, used an ancient Zelnaga artifact to neutralize Kerrigan's power and free her from Amon's grasp. The Queen of Blades was helpless. The Dominion wanted her dead. Raynor couldn't allow it.
It's okay. I got you.
Valerian Mengsk offered them sanctuary, but his father could not let this opportunity pass. During the raid, Kerrigan and Raynor were separated. Kerrigan escaped, while Raynor...
He was briefly interrogated and summarily executed.
Kerrigan sought vengeance. She set out to reclaim her position as Queen of Blades. With Zeratul's guidance, Kerrigan gathered the Zerg broods and ruled the swarm once again. Only this time, free.
The killing will never stop. Until Minsk is dead.
Kerrigan began dismantling the Dominion's military, one mission at a time. To her surprise, she learned that Raynor was still alive. She charted a course to Korhal, Minsk's stronghold. Despite encountering his best troops and traps, she personally ended his life. But there was little time to celebrate. Amon's plans were still unfolding. Kerrigan left Raynor to rebuild, while she hunted her true enemy. Raynor and Valerian Minsk set about reforming the Dominion, with a just government. With the Zerg and Terrans quelled, Hierarch Artanis saw an opportunity. He declared that the unified Protoss, Templar and Dark Templar alike, would retake Ire. Any dissenting voices went unheard amid the hope for reclamation. Zeratul set off alone, searching for the truth, hoping against hope that the Hierarch was not making a terrible mistake.
The swarm brought ruin to our world. Our proud people became refugees. And yet, they could not shatter our unity. For we are bound by the Kala, the sacred union of our every thought and emotion. Templar. At long last, we stand at the threshold of destiny. For today, we will restore the glory of our legacy. Today, we will retake what we have lost and reclaim our homeworld. And may the Kala's light guide us.
The invasion fleet stands ready. We await only your command, Hierarch.
You must halt this invasion at once.
Zeratul?
Templar! Arrest this traitor!
No! We will hear him out.
The end war has come. Amon, the Dark One, has returned.
This heretic cannot be trusted.
This invasion is a distraction from the true battle ahead. Amon's fury will engulf the entire galaxy.
Do not forget that it was his interference that brought ruin to Ire.
And that burden weighs heavily upon me. Artanis, I have found a way to stand against the coming darkness. You must believe me.
We have been through much together, Zeratul. But far too many have sacrificed, in the hopes that this moment would come to pass. Executor! Commence the invasion!
The reclamation of Ire is underway. We are preparing to siege the warp network at Coruscant now.
Well done, Selendis. Once the warp conduits are free of infestation, our forces will strike as one across the surface of Ire.
The Templar await your command, Hierarch.
I am the heart of darkness. Intriguing.
Warriors, Ire awaits you. March forth and take it!
For the
I have diverted some Colossi to join your forces. Use them well, Artanis.
is the void. For the reckoning. We move unseen. I serve for now. Very well. We move unseen.
There is a Zerg hive cluster near your warriors. If possible, we should destroy it.
Intriguing. We move unseen. Very wise.
Well fought, my warriors. Let us return our focus to reclaiming the warp conduit.
For the reckoning. It shall be as you say. I am the voice of the
Artanis, the conduit is ours. Warp down reinforcements.
As you command.
2 warp conduits remain in the grip of the Zerg. Ready yourselves, brethren. We move for victory.
Intriguing. I serve for now. Very well.
Artanis, there are more hives in the surrounding area. Destroying them would deal the Zerg a crippling blow.
You say. Reckoning. Very well. Veraku.
A hive. Warriors, annihilate it.
We strike as one!
This hive cluster has fallen. Continue on, brothers.
Very wise. We move unseen. Veraku. It shall be as you say. I am the heart of darkness. Very well. Intriguing. Hierarch, we thank you for your aid. Allow us to join you in battle. We move on. State thy bidding. I serve for now.
The second warp conduit is activating now.
Psi Matrix signal confirmed. Reinforcements warping in at your location.
We are one with the shadows. Cold is the void. Very well. For the reckoning. Death comes to all. I serve. May the Kala guide our blades!
Another hive lies in ruins. Only one remains, my warriors.
Very wise. We move unseen. For the reckoning. Very well. I serve for now. State thy bidding. Intriguing. Veraku. It shall be as you say. I serve for now. Artanis, this brood is coordinated. Their actions are intelligent, beyond feral Zerg.
You speak truly, Zeratul. An unseen hand moves them. We must be on guard.
It shall be as you say.
The final conduit lies before us. Show the Zerg no mercy. final hive has fallen. Let this be the first victory of many. Ire will be restored.
State thy bidding. Firstborn, your fate is sealed. Impossible. Hybrid on Ire. It is they who have been leading the Zerg. This is the end of your race. I serve for now.
The warp conduits have been secured. Our starfighters are moving to take this fight across the surface.
Take command of the invasion, Executor. Zeratul, you and I must discuss this most recent turn of events further. It seems the end war you warned of has begun. Tell me, old friend, what is it you have learned?
I have witnessed the end of all things. Horrific legions of hybrid, raising world upon world. In the darkness, lording over them, a shadowy form. Amon.
Yet, you spoke of a way to stand against him.
This vision was a benevolent one, as if an ancient voice called out from beyond. The Keystone shall usher you unto hope.
Keystone?
I saw a burst of light revealing the Zelnaga artifact on the Terran world of Korhal. It is the keystone of this vision. The prophecies speak of Zelnaga standing against Amon in the end times. I believe this keystone will guide us to them.
I have always trusted you, Zeratul, but the burdens of leadership demanded much of me. There are times I am uncertain whether I was truly ready for such weight.
Your doubt is unfounded, young Artanis. You must embrace what you have become if you are to be the leader we now need.
You will go to James Raynor on Korhal and receive this keystone. I will marshal our forces for the war ahead. When you return, the Templar will be ready. Entaro Tassadar, old friend.
Entaro Artanis, brother.
Zeratul, you must secure the Zelnaga keystone from James Raynor. My forces will reactivate the Spear of Adun, a warship that will be invaluable in the battles ahead. May Tassadar's shadow hide you, my friend.
Seeker lies in ruins. What has transpired here?
Zerg, protect the Dark Prelate.
The Zerg in this area should have been eradicated. Stalkers, hurry to the Nexus Point nearby and warn our brethren. I must investigate this further.
Cold is the void. I am the voice of the Eclipse. It shall be as you say. The enemy surrounds us. Proceed with caution. I serve for now. Intriguing. For the reckoning. We move unseen. I serve for now. We will have to blink across this chasm. For the reckoning. We move unseen. Very well. Intriguing. It shall be as you say. Mutalisks. Focus particle disruptors upon them. Very well. Intriguing. For the reckoning. We move unseen. Very wise.
Zeratul, the Templar stationed here. I can no longer sense them within the Kala.
Is that not impossible? Your kind cannot disappear from the Kala, unless your nerve cords are severed.
Then the impossible has happened. I can no longer sense Artanis. There is only a void in the Kala where he should be.
The shadow moves against us, Executor. Artanis is in grave peril.
You must raise an army and find him. My Phase-Smith Karax will help you re-establish this Nexus Point. Zeratul, save Artanis.
You have not enough minerals.
Veraku.
Dark Prelate Zeratul. I am Karax of the Kalai Caste.
Friend Karax, we must establish this Nexus as quickly as possible.
Understood. These structures allow you to raise your army, but they are powerless. Order a probe to warp in a pylon near them. The warp rift has opened. Your probe can return to gathering minerals immediately. The pylon is complete. It has provided enough supply to warp in ground forces at your gateways. You can warp in warriors from these gateways now. Excellent. You should train additional warriors to deal with larger enemy threats.
You must construct additional pylons.
My life for iron.
assimilator requires 3 probes to harvest at maximum. The Nexus Point has been re-established. Once your warriors are ready, you should proceed with your mission, Dark Prelate.
We stand unified.
Cold is the void.
You must construct additional pylons. You have not enough minerals.
Command me. My life for Aya. By your will.
You must construct additional pylons.
We are one with the shadows.
My life for Aya. And
You must construct additional pylons.
Orin Shisa.
You must construct additional pylons.
My life for Aya.
Zeratul, the Zerg are moving to attack. Rally your defenses.
We embrace the glory of battle.
You require my skills.
My life for Aya. Na Adon Dela.
must construct additional pylons.
I am the void. Cold, state thy bidding.
You must construct additional pylons. You have not enough minerals.
We stand unified. Our life for iron. We are the blades of iron.
I am here in the shadows. We shall
A void pylon. We should be able to summon my Nerazine brothers.
Dark Prelate, we answer your call. We move unseen. Very well. Intriguing.
Justice.
Cold is the fire here in the shadows. Very well. Very wise. We move unseen. It shall be as you say. We are one with the shadows.
My life for iron.
I am the voice of the eclipse. I am here in the shadows. It shall be as you say.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Cold is the void. I am here in the shadows. I am here in the shadows. Intriguing. For the reckoning. Very well.
There, another void pylon.
We are at your service, Zeratul. You require. We are one with the shadows. It shall be as you say. Very well. I am here. I am the voice of the eclipse. I am. State thy bidding. We move unseen.
Zeratul, denier of the Kala. These zealots have been corrupted. The hybrid must be behind us. Let us move with purpose.
Cool.
You must construct additional pylons.
We embrace the glory of battle.
We must construct additional pylons.
We embrace the glory of battle.
You require my skills.
You must construct additional pylons.
We move unseen. Veraku. Very well. I serve.
This appears to be the last void pylon in the area.
From the shadows we come. Intriguing. It shall be as you say.
My life for ire.
Very wise. For the we are... I am the voice of the eclipse. State thy bidding.
Executor Solendis, I have encountered your missing Templar, but they have been corrupted, as if possessed. Solendis.
Veraku.
Zeratul, I can sense your presence. The Kala is filled with rage. My mind is being consumed.
Artanis, you must hold on. We are coming for you.
Your lies are meaningless, purposeless. I grant you salvation.
Amon, the Dark God is here, on Ire. He has wrested control of the Kala. The Templar have fallen. With our nerve cords severed, only we Nerazim remain unaffected. It falls to us to halt this madness, brothers.
Shozak Maknul.
We must reach young Artanis. I only pray that we are not too late.
El Aldin. Voices. Whisper of oblivion. Of salvation. Honor commands.
We shall find a way. Glory to the day.
You address me? My allegiance is yours.
The prophecy got
Kala. Fury. And rage. My burdens weight. Zeratul, you are alone. Do not resist the unity he brings. En Arudin, Rasha. My... I can hear his whispers.
Fight, Artanis. Do not let Amon consume you.
Unending hatred.
He has corrupted the Kala. Your nerve cords chain you to his will. you to the cell locker.
Zeratul.
Forgive me. Smith Karax, I have been looking for you.
Artanis, praise
Your
the
nerve
gods.
cords, they must be removed.
It was done by the Dark Templar. I am free of the Kala's corruption. Are there others?
I have saved all that I could. Come, we must escape this world before time runs out.
Escape? How?
The Spear of Adun still rests beneath the ruins of Kor Shakal. Its generators are ancient, but a phase smith of your ability will know how to bring them online.
The Spear of Adun. I am honored to have the opportunity. This is fortune we cannot ignore.
Indeed. Come, we must go at once.
Hierarch, we are en route to the Spear of Adun. As long as its generators still function, I should be able to bring them online. Once the spear is fully activated, we must flee from this fallen world.
The Spear of Adun lies dormant beneath the heart of the Conclave. I had hoped to raise it, to secure our victory against the Zerg. But now, it is our last hope for survival.
Artanis, why do you flee from your salvation?
Selendis. She has fallen under Amon's control. Karax, we have to bring the Spear of Adun online.
The first power cell is activating, but the remaining 4 have been disabled by creep.
I see. We have no choice but to clear them. What of our defenses?
Unfortunately, they are without power. However, the Spear of Adun support systems can aid us. They will allow us to deploy pylons anywhere on the battlefield. We should deploy one here as soon as possible. These photon cannons can defend our nexus points, Hierarch. They require only a pylon to function. You can warp in a pylon using the Spear of Adun. Press the Deploy Pylon button at the top of your command screen. Our cannons will now fire upon enemies within range. If they become damaged, the shield battery will restore their shielding.
These defenses will indeed be vital to our evacuation, but our first priority must be to clear the power cells of Creep.
My meditation is over.
We can now transform our gateways into warp gates. This allows us to warp in warriors to any area with pylon power.
You require.
We stand unified.
I am the voice of the Eclipse.
My life for Iron. You must construct additional pylons. You have not enough minerals. Justice be done. My life for Iron.
Circling bioforms on approach to our nexus. We must rally our defenses.
We embrace the glory of battle. Oren Shisan. Ula Sadari.
I am detecting unpowered warp gates nearby. Constructing a pylon next to them would restore their power, giving us an advantage. The Spear of Adun's deploy pylon ability would be ideal for this. Of course, our probes can always warp in pylons as well.
I am the heart of darkness. State thy bidding.
Hierarch, only some of your gateways have transformed into warp gates. It is better to commit to a single warp-in strategy.
Cold is the void. Intriguing.
Our forces have discovered a warp gate. Now, we only need to construct a pylon to power it.
My life for iron.
We are one with the shadows. Vera.
Warp gate online. We can begin warping in warriors from it immediately, Hierarch.
My life for iron. Na Adon Dela. My life for iron. We are the...
You require my skills. Very well.
Upgrade complete.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
The second power cell is active. The Spear's sensor array is reacting.
Do not deny your destiny, Artanis. Your people have finally found true unity.
Sensors online. Wait, what is this? Warp prisms approaching our nexus point.
Stalkers, eliminate those warp prisms.
You require my skills. I am the voice. I am here in the shadows. It shall be as we are one with the shadows. I am here in the shadows. I am here in the shadows. State thy bidding. I am here in the shadows. Very well.
You have not enough minerals. You must construct additional pylons. You have not enough minerals.
Another pack of Zerglings is approaching our nexus from the south.
You have not enough minerals.
I am here in the shadows. I am the heart of darkness. I serve. Very wise. State thy bidding. Intriguing.
We embrace the glory of battle.
For the reckoning. Very well. We move unseen.
Karax, I've brought another warp gate online. Prepare it for immediate use.
You require my skills. voice of the eclipse. It shall be as you say. Very wise. Intriguing. Veraku.
I would advise caution, Hierarch. You are approaching the Zerg's hive cluster. It will be heavily defended.
Reckoning. It shall be as you say. For the reckoning. Very well. I am here in the shadows. I am here in the shadows. I am here in the shadows. Very well.
Every hand turns against you. Even the ground beneath your feet carries the seeds of my victory.
Nidus worms. Warriors, strike them down. We are not defeated yet.
In the shadows.
Base is under attack.
Let our enemy know our fury. Veraku. I am the voice of the eclipse. Intriguing. Let our enemy know our fury.
Upgrade complete.
We are one with the shadows. I am the heart of darkness.
Struggle no more. Be released from your pain.
It shall be as you say. Very well. Very wise. For the reckoning. I serve.
Well done, Hierarch. All of the abandoned warp gates are now under our control.
Cold is the void. Veraku. Very well. Intriguing. It shall be as you say. We move unseen.
All life is broken. Flawed. It must be reforged.
Very well.
We're almost finished, Hierarch. The Spear of Adun is nearly online. Only one cell remains.
Enough. The end to the cycle of infinite madness has come. Cease your struggle against the salvation I bring. All shall be one. All conflict shall end.
State thy bidding. Very well.
Base is under attack.
Power transfer completed. The Spear of Adun is ready to depart.
Want all Firstborn freed from Amon aboard, Facesmith. We must flee this world if we are to survive.
As you command. Marvel of Kalai engineering, and last of the 3 great Ark ships. Each created to ensure the continuation of our culture in a dark time. Within its chambers rest contingents of zealots, Templar who bravely sacrificed, entering suspension so that they may serve as this vessel's army. Though it pains me greatly, I have begun severing their nerve cords. The ship's lower decks contain a starforge capable of constructing weapons of war. There is much to learn about this vessel. Its technology is ancient, yet highly advanced. We are aboard a relic from a glorious time, when our culture shined as a constellation. The Celestial Array has been updated, Hierarch. From here, you may select our next point of travel.
With this vessel, we will avenge what has transpired, Karax, and we will free the Templar. Is lost once more. My great vision of reclamation left in ruins. This shall not stand. The Terrans of Korhal. Evasive warp!
Protoss vessel. This is Commander James Raynor. Artanis? Man, ain't you a sight for sore eyes?
Friend Raynor, you seem rather occupied.
Just another day at the office.
Who are these insurgents?
Call themselves Mobius Corps. An elite guard that used to work for Dr. Narud. They've been striking worlds throughout the sector, leaving few survivors. Each world attacked reported hybrid leaving them.
Then truly, no world is beyond Amon's reach.
Reinforce those bulkheads. Reposition to Mark 7 Alpha. We need to form a battle line. They've overrun Sky Shield, our orbital defense platform. Looks like they've destroyed its atmospheric stabilizers. It's falling fast. If it crashes, it'll obliterate Augustgrad.
We will ensure that does not happen, Commander. Engage their fleet and keep their assault at bay.
Like old times, buddy. Like old times.
Hierarch, before our armies engage the enemy, it would be wise to review our military capabilities within the War Council.
Karax, even without the Kala's light, I can sense your sadness, your pain. Does the Spear of Adun bring you no joy?
That is just it, Hierarch. Without the Kala, it is as if I am blind. I cannot sense your feelings, know the true depth of your thoughts. I cannot call upon the surety of other phase-smiths. I am alone.
I feel the isolation as well, as though thrashing within the vacuum of space. But you are not alone, brother.
To think, the Dark Templar have endured this existence all this time. The days ahead will not be easy.
We may not have the Kala to rely on, Karax, but we still stand as one. We will endure. There is no other option.
Sky Shield's in serious trouble, old buddy. If we can't bring it back online, Augustgrad's gonna take a nuclear-sized impact. Mobius Corps soldiers are on the platform now, and those guys are suicidal. Rather die than let us stop them.
It seems fate has drawn us together once again, James Raynor.
I'd call it luck.
Luck is a concept that is purely human in origin. We Protoss see the synchronicity of events, and know there is a grander design behind them.
It don't matter how you see it. The result's the same. So what brought you all the way out here, Artanis?
Zeratul believed that the artifact in your possession, the Keystone, he called it, could guide us to the Xel'Naga.
Where's Zeratul now?
The Dark Prelate fell on Ire. His last hope was that I would continue his quest and find a way to stop Amon.
Damn it. Always knew there was only one way this quest of his was gonna end.
His loss is great. I know you called him friend.
I went through hell to get that artifact because of his damned fool prophecies. Lost a lot of good men. If he wanted you to have it, take it. It's yours. Right now, though, we got a city to save. This ain't good. Sky Shield's not gonna last much longer. At this rate, we've got maybe 10 minutes left till it lands smack dab on our capital.
Your suspicions were correct, Commander. Mobius Corps is disabling the platform's atmospheric stabilizers as we speak.
The damage appears repairable, Hierarch.
Yeah, assuming Mobius Corps leaves anything left to repair. Artanis, if you can clear out those troops, my boys can patch up those stabilizers. That should buy us some extra time.
We must move quickly. It will take the combined power of all 5 stabilizers to halt the platform's descent.